considered the most magnificent night in the history of professional sports in Cleveland. Later this evening, the Indians will open up the World Series against the Cubs over at Progressive Field. And just across the way, here at the Cricket Arena, it is opening night in the NBA to the defending champion Cleveland Cavaliers. And NBA opening night 2016 is presented by Auto Trader. The new head coach is Jeff Hornacek, and the season is underway. 71st season in the history. Noah. And Rose with an opening to the rim. So Derrick Rose.
Really want to see the Knicks move the ball more this year. Last year, a lot of standing around. And when you have Melo and Porzingis inside.
So the Knicks off to a 4-0 lead. Here's James.
But you just want to play through them, trust your coach, and trust.
Oh, what a pass, a back door.
He's going to have to learn to trust his teammates now. Last year, they were last place. As you see, Smith just let one go right off to where he was last year.
But the Kyrie Irving is best when he is Kyrie Irving, guys.
All right, Kristen. Kyrie Irving is Carmelo Anthony. He's off the back rim. It's rebounded by James. Love. Played by Porzingis. Into the drive. Yes, and it counts. Foul on B and C material in particular.
Oh, yeah, he pulls it all out. I love it.
Here is Irving from straight away. The Knicks a moment ago with Noah taking to the rim, trying the driving hook off the turnover. Here comes James, chased by Lee, and LeBron lays it home. High Cleveland.
Standing around again. This is old Knick basketball, even though you like that shot. Fine, it's great defense.
Iman Shumpert checking in for the first time. Lance Thomas has come on. Trying for the Knicks. Nice.
Talking to Coach Hornacek before the game. You see the beautiful play by Quinn throwing the alley-oop right there.
He's points. Cavaliers keep it alive. Here's Jefferson for 3. Oh, the rebound by James. From that team, Phil Jackson taking over in March of 2014. Jefferson on the steal and puts it home. James comes across against Lee. Pops it to the corner. Here's Love. With 3 seconds. Clock down to 5. Here's James. Whips the pass. Out it goes to Jefferson. Back to James. Oh, what a play.
Line up. Maybe Fry is the tallest at 6'9". Pick him or Dunleavy, but as you see Hernandez get a nice one in that, he needs to tell Derrick Rose to not worry about it. He has a mismatch inside. Derrick decides to take it himself and says, hey, I don't need you.
And Rose, who played only 1 preseason game, off the steal. Here's James splitting. 3 goes all the way.
Toledo.
Joakim Noah back in. Nice play by Shumpert. He slapped it away. Here's Irving with the alley-oop. James does the rest. LeBron at 31 in his 14th NBA season. Nice play is Shumpert and Irving.
You're telling me no one's going to switch with Porzingis and they're going to let him guard LeBron? Have his back and say, no, you don't need to get LeBron. Let me get him for you. You don't leave the big fella on the island like that.
All kinds of moves by Anthony. Turnover committed by the Cavaliers. There is Rose going straight down the lane, and that a good sign.
There's some pick and roll action. When you have pick and roll action, other guys have to move. You just can't stand still.
Porzingis for 3. Holiday fires and hits from downtown.
I know.
Anthony backing Shumpert. Holiday for 3. Now 3 for 10 from the field. Here's Rose on the drive and a beauty.
That are obviously behind.
So the game is tied on a 15-2 run by the Knicks.
Can as close to the basket. You don't want to just launch threes up until you get your rhythm.
And they have been firing away. Jefferson not able to hit the 3. Good hustle by Rose. Rose on the drive, and he has been impressive. Coaches.
And as a player, you just hate that. You get criticized for lack of consistency, as you see.
Rose with the with the steal and then the tip.
Happen the rest of the season. We're going to give you our best.
Porzingis ends up with it. Oh, it's tipped home. James on the double. finds the open man. Now it's back the other way. Irving knocks it down. Smith with the step. James to the rim. A vicious. Porzingis had it knocked away by Irving. Here's Love in the open floor. James again. The Knicks need a time.
Because he, more than any other player in recent years, has played the most games, and not by a little bit, by a large margin.
Love off the pump. Together only once this season in the preseason. Here's Lee, got the step. Rejected by James.
They're in New York, and if I'm a New York fan, that's all I want. Someone that's as dedicated to me as I am to that team.
Here is Irving. That's too easy. Quick release by Kyrie Irving. Check back in, coming on for Kevin Love. Here's Fry. Yes. Irving, played by Porzingis, gets the shot off and hits.
And they're asking him to be more aggressive.
Cavaliers pouring it on. Wide open shot for Irving as he goes last. Get a finish last season. Key member of the gold medal winning U.S. Olympic team in Rio. Kept alive by Jennings, who just checked back in. Here's Holiday. Rejected by. Question is, Chris, will the Browns go 0-16?
You're asking me. Misery loves.
Points for Kyrie Irving. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the third. Here's Porzingis for 3. Only 2 starters on the floor for the Knicks. It's Carmelo Anthony and Kristaps Porzingis. What a move by Kyrie Irving.
You set the pick and roll, you're getting a wide open shot from the big man.
Shot clock to 3, and there is an open 3 for
that work video. You know what I'm talking about. She's the real athlete in the family, but I think the ball handling of other players, as you see right there, Kyrie Irving.
Kept them away from all of training camp, all but 1 preseason game. Dunleavy on the follow.
Rebounds, and talking to Coach Lue before the game, he said the best part is the beautiful pass to Liggins from LeBron.
Noah able to keep it alive. The shot clock still running. 1 on the shot clock, and
little man right there, and I say small because he's probably 5'6", with bricks in his shoes. As you see,
Oakland University, originally a second-round pick of Atlanta, out of Oakland in the Detroit area in the foundation, and the Warriors are going to be giving their fans at the opener tonight against, and they will also play a message in the arena supporting his fight.
They'll fall.
Ron Baker, the rookie from Wichita State, has just checked in. Jennings. Jefferson off the fake on a step back for 3. Yes.
So that you can kind of get your feel at the start of the season.
Love works his way in. Yes. And the foul. Kylo Quinn called for the foul.
So great when you go across the country and you see someone that was part of it, whether a parking lot attendant, someone in cassette.
Knocked it down. The Birdman, Chris Anderson, a pickup this season, has just come on. Baker with the breakout third quarter. LeBron James ends up with a triple-double. This is McCray, who's just a second year with the Cavs. He's out of Tennessee. This kid is good. You know,
backing up Tristan Thompson, getting extra possessions for his team.
Jennings on the handoff. Just under 3 minutes remaining in what has developed into garbage time. Liggins. Dunleavy to the rim. Looked like Quinn got a piece of it. Anderson. Yes. Oh, that gets a roar from those who have remained here.
Big fella. Way to give it to him late in the game.
And Baker comes right back and hits a 3. Doubleheader. Kevin Durant and Golden State will host San Antonio.